All right, brother. No, there we go.
Oh,
Brother, we're live and the camera's on you, man.
right now,
Let's do it.
right now.
So this is Miami County Live
I'm
with
feeling loud.
Tyrone Russell
Go ahead,
and
friend.
Paul Michael Davis. And yeah, we are here to talk about what's going on in the world today, talk about what's going on in Miami County today, yesterday,
Well,
days ago.
first of all, I want to apologize. On that last broadcast, if y'all couldn't understand me, because I was on like this and everything, and I thought maybe I better pick my voice up another rock.
You can't get kicked in the stones.
There's a couple of I was watching that, for the first time, first time I heard it was today, and I'm like, man, there's a couple of times I couldn't even understand myself. So,
Well, I tell you what, there, brother.
We're going to turn the fire up just a little bit.
We might have to.
Yeah, okay.
So let's talk about. Okay, let's get to it. The first thing today to talk about, to discuss, just to get on point. Today, this morning, woke up, turned on the news, and saw, gosh, something tragic.
The thing in France.
Yeah. No, that's horrible, man.
Well, let's not talk about the Muslims. We'll talk about that.
Well, talk about that. I don't want us to get blown up here at the Suddenlink Studios.
We
here.
don't want to badmouth them guys.
Well, that's Suddenlink Studios. Yeah, where it's
I guess they figure they're doing the right. I guess they think they're doing the right thing, but no, yeah, it's a tragedy. It really is.
Tell us about it, because some people, I'm sure everybody's heard about it, but
yeah, I don't know much about it other than the fact that these those guys were not happy with this. Apparently, is how they say that, satirical.
yes.
Yes. Anyway, they do satire. Okay, and of course, here in America we have free speech. At least that's what they tell us. God, man, what can we really say about it? This stuff's going on.
Yeah. Well, you talk about going clear back from the Oklahoma, here in the States, Oklahoma, the guy that flipped down and cut the lady's head off and tried to cut another one's head off, and then you have the stuff in Australia, and then now London. It's getting crazy. Well, it's not getting crazy; it's been crazy. So I don't want it's
and getting crazier by the day. There's going to be no end to that.
Well, see, here's the deal. Here's my thought on it. It's been going on for the beginning of time. Clear back in the Bible,
sure.
It's talking about stuff like this. It's talking about the Crusades. This is what the Crusades was about.
Well, yeah.
It's and they're not going to give up. They've been like this since for as long as.
So is this what we deserve? I'm trying to say, the Crusades. That's what it's all. That's I think they're still mad about that. I reckon I would be.
You think they are?
Well, yeah.
I think they're still.
You got a bunch of badasses ride in and just rip everything up, and
they're not going to give up.
And tell them they've been like good.
No. What's your take on the Crusades?
Oh gosh, man! I was raised as a Christian, but they didn't tell us the whole story. When I was a kid, I went to a parochial school from all of my grade school years. But come to find out, they didn't teach us anything about those Crusades and all.
Like how so?
Well, they just
from what I know about it, and I could be way off, so don't hold this.
Nobody ever taught us the dark side.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Nobody showed us that side of what was happening.
Well, was still going with with the Crusades. I mean, carrying it that long, that far about religion, about faith.
Is that what it was about?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
yeah, no, about.
I thought it was about funding the Vatican City.
Let's look it up here. He was going to tell us, give us a little quick break about some Pale history.
Pale history. Yeah, let's get off that other thing. That makes me uncomfortable.
Let's get some Pale history about something.
Well, last time, we was talking about the traffic issue. That's one of my favorite issues is the traffic situation. Maybe I mentioned it before. I was a professional truck driver for over 30 years, seen it all, and I think I talked about the fact that there's no designated right turn lane at the intersection of Silver and Peoria, and getting run over by the grain truck and all, and that's the reality there, folks. I've seen that happen most of the time, but no, but at the time when I was talking about that, I wasn't aware of the reducing the speed limit on the county roads, and my mom actually informed my mother, so I actually informed me of that, and so, well, I didn't know that, but that's something that's always been on my mind. Johnson County made all their county roads, reduced the speed on all their county roads, which was amazing. And Cass County is the same way. 55 mile an hour on a gravel road is too fast. I mean, I've got a crack in my windshield, and one of my mottos is travel by gravel. I travel by gravel a lot. If I don't have anywhere to be, and I don't get in a hurry anyway, but if I just don't have to be somewhere, I'll take a gravel road and just 25, 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And then, but inevitably, and you can see them coming, a huge cloud of dust. And when I see that, I just pull over and as far as I get to the right stop usually, because new windshields are expensive, and insurance companies don't want to pay up.
So I saw it on TV. What you're talking about, the speed limit. I mean, what do you have any? Are you gonna be one of those guys that talks about all the problems, or are you gonna be a problem solver? Yeah, you got any answers?
I'm trying to solve them right now. Is that what we're doing here?
Well, tell me about it then, brother.
Well, I explained, well, it's like I explained last time. In town, 30 miles an hour in a residential district. It's too fast. You ain't got time to react, But when somebody's child runs out between two parked cars chasing a soccer ball out into the street, and you're right there running 30 miles an hour, you are not going to be able to stop. That's all there is to it. Am I right?
That sounds good, brother.
Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense.
Perfect sense. I'm glad you said that, because I have a thing. I have a opinion on an issue, common sense, which common sense and the traffic thing kind of go hand in hand, really.
Yeah.
But I was trying to explain this to my mother. You have common sense, and hopefully common sense prevails. Of course, we have people that lack common sense, and then
we do.
Huh? No, I'm kidding. I was explaining that in my opinion, there are two other sides to common sense. You have what they call uncommon sense. Well, I know what I call uncommon sense. That's when you have common sense, but when common sense isn't quite cutting it, then you have to have uncommon sense.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
Did we?
I mean, you were not on the show, but you and I did.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we probably did.
Back in the green room.
Say that reminds me, where's my dressing room? Anyway,
That's
did I look for the star on the door?
that's just above my pay grade.
Okay, anyway, yeah, uncommon sense. I said to Mom, you get what I'm saying? She says, no. She said, to me, uncommon sense would be no common sense. I'm like, no. No common sense is no common sense. Uncommon sense is like hyper common sense. You know, and then, so we call, like I said, when common sense doesn't prevail, it's not working, then you have to have those with the uncommon sense to figure it out or implement whatever it is that we need to implement. I don't know, man. Anyways, but on the other hand,
I'm still with you, brother.
on the other
You
hand,
go with that.
are you with me?
I'm with you. Don't worry about it, man.
On the other hand, you have ill common sense. Ill common sense. You know, ill common sense is folks, the people that have common sense. This is what I find about most politicians. Most politicians, I assume, have some common sense. However, ill common sense is when you know what the right thing is to do, but it's not lining your pockets or benefiting your agenda. And that's when they resort to ill common sense and try to make it look like common sense. Does that make perfect sense?
Yeah, it's just, if it makes dollars and cents, I'm in it, but that's so.
It was just a brainstorm I was having one day.
Well, that sounds like pretty in-depth brainstorm we just have all of a sudden. You've been thinking about that for a while.
Common sense shouldn't be that hard.
It shouldn't be. A lot of people don't have it though. A lot of people. I mean, it's that's the funny thing about it is, and I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm great, almighty, all self-righteous, but there's some people out there that think they got it. They think they got it.
And they'll tell you they got it.
And they'll tell you they got
and they'll
it.
say, hey, you know, common sense will tell you, well,
yeah,
man, you know, this is somebody that really has no common sense.
But who's the judge of common sense?
Man, everybody knows what's right and wrong. Well, most people know.
Most people do, but there's some people.
But that's what I say. You know, you got the people with real common sense that they know right and wrong. But if it doesn't, you know, if they're not making a buck off of it or furthering their personal agenda, well then common sense kind of goes out the window.
Very much, but who? Okay, like I said, who?
The people with the uncommon sense are the ones that got it.
But maybe we're the ones with the uncommon sense.
We are. You and I have uncommon sense. I'm pretty sure.
Or maybe you and I are the ones without the common sense. Maybe we're just every baby's common sense.
I don't know. I think that's all I have to say about that right now.
Right now, it's a door shut around that one.
But we were talking about the lower the speed limits. Oh man, that's something that I've, you know, for a long time.
Oh no, I thought about that too. I thought what you said on TV, the pilot episode by yourself. And I mean, the thought of, how to go, the thought of, I can't think what I'm trying to say, of lowering the speed limit. Okay, on the highways, has bumped up to 70 now.
Yeah,
I think that's fine. I think that
that's fine for people who want to run 70.
Yeah, but if you want to drive responsibly, I mean, you can look at, but the thing about
that will.
That common sense.
You hit it right on the head right there.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely had my fair share of times that I have not driven responsibly, but
me too. But that's been a long time ago.
Yesterday.
Well,
no, I mean, you drive good though. I mean, I've seen you drive. You drive fine with me.
I'm a defensive driver. I try to be safe, you know.
But there's people out there that, I mean, even like on the highway.
When you lost family members in car accidents, you know, you realize that this could have been avoided.
I mean, I've definitely been there. I've lost family members, and I've been
I know.
And I've been.
You know exactly what I'm talking
so it's sad that people have to go through that though to understand.
Yeah, it is. But
here's the deal though. Is okay. Just for example, I'll bring out an example from my own life. recently. My wife lives in, I'm sorry, she doesn't, my wife lives with me, but her family lives down in Augusta, Kansas. And so we're driving down there for a Christmas break. By the way, how's your Christmas? Did you have a good Christmas?
What's that?
Did you have a good Christmas?
Oh, yeah, we kind of do.
And kind of switch topics real quick. Well, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year,
But
Happy New Year to everybody.
I got you, baby.
So we're talking about driving, and so we're driving down to her folks in Augusta, Kansas. Driving down the highway, just get off the turnpike, did fine there. Got pulled into the main road that goes into her town, Ohio Street, and the speed limit changed from 70 to 60 down to 45.
Abruptly.
Yeah, and I mean, that's no excuse.
Was the
No
cop
excuse
sitting
because yeah, but I popped down to like no 70 to 55 to 45, and went down from like or 65. I don't know, it went for something. So it drops down, boom, I get popped, I get pulled over. And I mean, I know better because I actually had to take it there one of the first times I drove down there. And so I should know better. And I was so wrapped up trying to get to the party on time, Christmas party, and no excuses. I'm sorry, no excuses. No excuses. I messed up. The cop pulls me over, takes my license, takes my registration, takes my driver's license, my letter. Goes back to the car, and I'm sitting there just thinking about the ticket, how I knew better, and how I've got my whole family in the car.
And then your insurance rate skyrocketed.
And I actually didn't even think about that. I just thought
You
about
didn't think about that.
but he comes back, he's like, I mean, I'm gonna let you go. He's like, but fast. So you get your kids in the car. Never in the head, just mean. It's one of the best points I've ever heard from a cop. I mean, just to put it there, boom, flat out. I'm gonna let you slide on this one, but you slow it down, man. You get your family in the car. And not just your family in the car, but you're passing families on the side of the road. You're passing people. It doesn't matter.
It's a
should know better.
humanity out there, man.
Yeah. That's that
You
common
gotta
sense.
take care of it, man.
It's that common sense.
Wow.
But yeah, so now let's go from that. Let's take turns, change from that to where we're going to. Okay, let's go back to Ferguson. Well, let's not go too much into it, but
Do we really back up in the first?
well, not back into Ferguson. But I mean, talk about all the stuff that's going on with the
Well, they're already,
with the cops that just been shot in New York.
yeah.
2 more got shot. Now, I'm not saying that any of that was related to Ferguson, but just the fact of the police under fire.
Well, and I don't want to sit here and badmouth the police by all means. I've done a lot of good ones.
Mhm.
I think I mentioned that. I'm afraid that's just something that I don't think we're going to see a decrease in
No.
that. Actually,
No.
I don't think so. And
Just it stinks. It just, I mean, well, besides the fact, I mean, whatever your feelings are about police, about race, and about other issues, whether it's people on the street.
race a lot.
Votes for that Eric Garner. So, common sense. Hold on to the guy for that long. You should know better. Then common sense for Michael
Yeah, well,
Michael Brown.
Yeah,
Michael Brown and Ferguson. I mean, charging a cop when he saw he got a gun on you. Everybody's thinking too. Everybody's saying hands up, don't shoot. That's the big cry at these protests. Well, I mean, wouldn't the opposite cry be on the ground or I'll shoot.
We're gonna
For stop or I'll shoot.
Yeah, that's the classic line. Stop or I'll shoot.
Yeah, and that even one right there.
Yeah.
Kind of passed up on that one, but
that is if they're running towards you.
no.
Stop or I'll shoot. Now, if they're running away,
Yeah, that's just bad.
you're just gonna shoot them in the back,
Yeah.
just because they're running away.
Well, that's the I don't think there's any right of that.
I don't
You can't
think
shoot
it's
anybody if
cool.
they're running away.
That ain't cool, I don't think, no. Because he didn't do anything that heinous. I mean,
Yeah. Well, it's just like the guy in that Eric
No,
Gardner.
he went in that Tweety story and murdered everybody. Yeah, I might be a different thing.
Well, it's just like the Eric Garner in New York City. Still cigarettes.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I don't think any had any need to be tackled by 6 guys and put in chokehold.
Yeah.
Well, let's keep through that. Let's stop talking about that's too much chaos. Let's talk about.
Did we mention Old Payola before? He was kind of asking me about that.
Tell us about Old Payola, please.
Man,
Let us know right now.
One of my kids,
Yeah.
I would tell them stories, about Old Payola and what a great place it was to grow up in, in the 60s and 70s when I was growing up here, and they're just astounded by the things that we did back then, compared to what they're allowed to do now. The square, Pale Square, people used to come miles around just to cruise around the square. Well, this is a place to be. And we did it from dusk to dawn, man,
Yeah.
And most of the time, we were in plain sight, and they knew where we were at, and we didn't have not a whole lot of trouble.
Mm.
But nowadays, you drive through the square after dark, and man, it's like a ghost town up there. And the square should be the hub of activity, man.
I'm wondering. Should somebody talk to the city council about taking away the ban for not cruising the square?
Is there a ban on cruising the square?
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Like a real.
Well, I'm too old to really get involved nowadays. I don't know if it was under 18. Let's talk. We need to talk to it. Dan goes to the city manager, or not the city manager,
I couldn't tell you.
Jay Williams, the city manager. Gosh, Dan, I'm sorry, but I can't think of it right now. But we need to talk to somebody. Have them come on. Have the mayor. Have Mayor Studieville come on. Have her come on and talk to her about that. Just out of curiosity. Like I said, I'm too old to be cruising and jumping and driving, but
we got a family, and all
Yeah.
your family, man. And I say I'm going past that. But no, I don't have any need to go up and cruise the square. It'd be nice to go up there and
just curious.
see things happening,
I don't know.
except for once a year.
Maybe it was under 18.
It could
Under
be.
18, there's a limit of. I don't.
Well,
But really though, up on the square though nowadays, as compared to back in the day when you were a kid, or even when I was a kid, back in the day there was stuff on there, and there was shops on the square. There were different things to do on the square. Now there's cut down to about 2 retail shops, lawyers, doctors, dentists, chiropractor. Go see Cook Chiropractic. Cook boys up there. They're let's see what else. And then insurance places, banks galore.
there was a period of time back in the day when things, I guess you could say, things really didn't get kind of out of hand. Nothing deadly or anything like that. Just some, maybe some behavior that might just be considered a little too rowdy for downtown, And yeah, you guys, you know who you are. And actually, some people, you know, back in those days, they would actually give you a choice. You know, you could either go to jail or you could leave town.
How far back in them days?
Back in the late 70s, 80s, early 80s.
Say back in 92, 93, something like that. That's when they stopped people cruising, the kids cruising the square. That's when I went to high school.
Yeah.
So
then in 92, I was married with children, you know, and this,
good show.
It wasn't in the cruise the square back then. But
give a shout out to Al Bundy.
one thing I wanted to mention though, and I think I mentioned this on the you know you're from Paola if you know on the Facebook. Yeah. And I made a post saying that I think at that time I said I would like to know who made this decision, but I don't really care who made it. But you know, who's ever, you know, what is it that made it to turn what was once the nice shape out of Mile Lake into a sun-baked, trashy desert?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you used to be able to pull down, you know, under the trees, on the grass, and you know, basically, you know, we went out there. We had parties at night and on the weekends and things, but
Well, I'll tell you what goes wrong with that is that, I mean, yeah, there's some people out there, some kids out there, some people, I mean, grown up, whoever, I mean, above 18, below 18, but there's a few people out there, the majority out there having a good time, having some fun, being a little ornery, but then you got that 1 or 2, 3 or 4 or 5 people that just go off the deep end and do something that
really,
you shouldn't be doing. And, yeah, and that's my thought on it. I mean, what do you think about that?
I don't know. Did something go down out there where that they decided that people were having too good of a time, or
I don't know.
But I mean, I just remember that place as a kid, just being, you know, Mom, we had a little Falcon station wagon, you know, we pulled out in there into the trees. It was shady, you know, we had a blanket on the ground. Now, you know, you got to park clear out the parking lot and hike over to the, like I said, what looks to me like that's the only way I can describe it, a trashy, sun-baked desert landscape. Everybody used to be, man. I mean, it's terrible.
So let's talk about some things coming up in Paola.
Okay, what's coming up?
We got the well, we'll be there filming it. It's actually used to be called Paola's Got Talent on MCTV right now. There's some video from last year. Paola's Got Talent. It's a talent.
I remember that.
Yeah. But now it's called now it's called We've Got Talent.
We've Got Talent.
We've Got Talent. Just had an interview with Ron Sullivan, the guy that's in charge of that, I think, the Paola Optimist Club. And they are, gosh, heck, what's the deal? That was going to include people from outside of Paola, SWATME, get them involved. That's going on January, I don't know, they're gonna hurt me. January 17th. So I think 17th.
January 17th.
Mm-hmm.
At the Civic Center?
Yeah, no, that'll be at the Paola Middle School.
Oh, the middle school.
Yeah, thanks. It's got to be. I'll do some checking on that. Okay. But what else? We got the. I need some dates for this stuff before I start blabbing my mouth.
Speaking of dates, since we won't be here tomorrow, I just want to say happy birthday to my old buddy Inky and Elvis.
Who's that? Oh, Elvis.
Inky and Elvis.
Inky and Elvis.
Inky and Elvis. Yeah, tomorrow's her birthday.
Happy birthday. How about Mr. Singing Voice right here?
Who?
See, Tyrone's going to be our sometimes live entertainment for the show. So let's get a rendition of your.
Actually, Inky and I, and I'm not going to use his full name right now because I haven't had his say so to do so. But him and I used to sit on the pond bank when we were kids and sing Johnny Cash songs. Now sometimes we sit in the bar and sing.
Sing him happy birthday.
You mean without acapella?
Acapella.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Inky and Elvis. Happy birthday to you. That takes me back to the Roots Festival when y'all sang Happy Birthday to Me.
That's right. That's right.
You remember that? Who was that came up there? I just don't feel free to mention people's names.
I'll do it. Was it Tony?
No, it was Andrew Kelly. He's from Old Paola. Old friend of mine, actually, and his brother.
Well, we get it on video, so
yeah.
I guess
I don't think I'm sure he wouldn't mind if I mentioned his name. I mean, he had his mug. He was on the camera. You know.
All right, so we got the. Maybe not. Yeah. Okay, we've got talent is at 6:30 on the 17th. That's next Saturday, not this coming Saturday, but next Saturday.
Okay.
Then we've got the State of the City breakfast is at 7 a.m. in the morning.
State of the City.
State of the City, kind of like the State of the Union address.
That's what they sit around and discuss what sorry state we're in.
You gotta be positive. Come on, Tyrone.
No, I am.
You gotta be positive.
I just like to stir it up.
It's just what wonderful state we're in. But that's gonna be at the Town Square events on the 27th.
Is that the place on the north side of the square?
Yeah, on the south side.
I mean, yeah, south side of that, yeah.
What else? Then we got the 31st. You got the 31st. You got the Kansas Day Business Expo.
Kansas Day Business Expo.
And at all three of those events, MCTV is going to be there. So if you miss it, you're not able to get out to it, then just check it out. Check it out on TV or go to mctvlive.com online. Check us out. And then let me get
what was the name of that again?
MCTV Live.
No, the event.
MCTV.
No.
Come on, Ty.
The thing about the business thing.
No, it's the Kansas Day Business Expo.
Kansas Day Business.
It's at the Paola High School on the 31st of this month, January 2015. Then we got what else? Losing my mind. This show right here, the Miami County Live with Tyrone and myself. It's it's on pretty much Wednesdays and Fridays at 1:30.
Whatever we can get our head together.
we're saying that right now it's on at 1:30. Coming at Chicks Out Live at mctvlive.com / what did I say? Miami County Live.
Miami County Live.
There you go, baby.
Miami County Live.
Miami County Live. All right, so we got Miami County Live, all one word. All one word. Then what else? What am I forgetting? Oh, you can tweet us at tweet MCTV or at tweet MCTV. Here in the near future, we're gonna have have a phone line hopefully where you can give us a call up during the show.
That would be cool.
And we can do whatever. Then we're gonna have a local guest. And what do you think about that, Ty?
I think it's off the chain, man.
Off the chain, man. All right, so
anything goes.
Anything else? There's got to be something else to talk about, Ty.
Well, yeah, and again, I forgot my notebook.
Oh, Ty, come on, man. Seriously.
Man. I did.
Man, it hurts my feelings. It hurts me. See this right here? You just broke my heart.
I remember one thing I wrote down, and this goes back to the traffic thing. I mean, I hate to keep beating that to death, but I'm just pretty passionate about that. All right, what's that?
Going back to it. Going back to it. Your way.
School bus ran.
I'm just paying rent.
School bus versus train in North Dakota. Did you hear about that?
No. Oh my gosh.
You know, if I had
that was a little bit ago.
That was just like a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Back when I was a truck driver, you know, if I had $1 for every time a school bus full of children pulled out in front of me, I could have retired. If you look at the newspaper, one of bus drivers Now hiring bus drivers, no experience necessary.
Yeah. Yeah.
People, we're only hauling our most precious cargo
Yeah,
up
that's
here.
it. No
You know
big
what I
deal. No big deal.
I just think bus drivers should be, never had been in the business of operating heavy.
Yeah, they should have
vehicles,
some experience.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, oh, okay, good thing you brought that up. Kind of like that girl in that girl that's driving the which I don't really care about, but for the president in the whatever it's called, the what's it called, motorcade. Yes, I said stockade. The motor.
That's on Daniel Boone.
Might as well, same thing. But in the motorcade, she's one of the drivers in it, and she has no experience. She's straight out of, actually, she might be in college, or I don't know, but she was taking photos and putting them on Instagram or Twitter or something, tweet or whatever it's called. And yeah, I just thought that was funny. No, but yeah, she said her job, she had no experience. So
Really?
yeah, but still, I mean, we're thinking about with the kids.
Yeah,
I mean, that's kind of scary. It's sad. Sad and scary.
Like I said, the most precious cargo in the world, and we're hiring inexperienced drivers to haul them around. That always bugged me.
Well, so can you think of anything else local? What's going on now?
Oh, locally, gosh. Yesterday I had about a jillion things I wanted to say, and right now I can't think of any of them.
Give notes.
Next time I'll bring my notebook, dude.
You're supposed to be the one, the one on top of this thing.
I've never done this before.
Neither have I. So we're in the same boat. Can't use that excuse now.
As time goes, I think we can polish this as time goes on.
I hope so. I hope that
I mean, I've never been to broadcasting school or acting school or anything like that,
Neither have I. Just
closest I ever came was just entertaining the boys out on the road over the CB when we were crossing Texas at 55 miles an hour, and everybody's like, let's lighten up, guys. Check this out.
All right, so let's wrap this up.
Okay. Yeah, what time is it?
Not sure what time it is. 2:25.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're doing good.
I'm not pushed yet.
We still got time. So we got a few minutes just to hang on to the viewers. If there's any viewers right now watching us, there better be a few at least.
Yeah, well, I seen the deal the other day where you invited people to comment on the website. But that last couple of times I tried to get on, man, and I forgot my password and then requested a new one, and it just never worked out. I never got in there. So
let's
did get that sorted out.
Yeah, but we're trying to. It's all coming together though.
Yeah.
It's all coming together. Good point. Good thing you brought that up. Brought that up made me think of. I want to see what you have. Let me see what's going on right there. I want to see what you got. That ain't you.
Oh.
I want to see what you got. The viewers, the people watching this.
Yeah.
If you have any videos of Miami County, anything, but if it's not, even if it's just something that some kids made up in their bedroom someday, as long as it's PG, we're good to go. Throw it on and see what you got. We're gonna have a contest. A contest so you can put out the best stuff. Heck, you might even earn yourself a spot on the MCTV programming, and make some money for you. So yeah. So go to
this golden voice is for sale.
Wait. Show skin.
I actually, I thought about this. Maybe I mentioned this before, but just when I mentioned that, folks, always say, "Man, you got to be on the radio." I just thought about, well, I'll just roll up to Intercom Broadcast and walk in. That's when I can have an advance on my paycheck. Just see what they say.
I think that's gonna work out.
So I'm the news. I figure they've got as many stations as they've got. They're bound to have one or two that are like sagging bad. The ratings. And maybe we can do, maybe we can turn that around in a little bit. I don't know.
So, all right. So real quick, we'll go into like this. Before we go, Ty, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I thought I did that.
You probably did. But I keep asking
Okay,
you.
I'm
That.
Old Paola.
Old Paola.
I came up with that term a while back. Old Paola, and then y'all know who you are. Y'all know who Old Paola is. And when I talk about the cruising the conveyor and the parties at the lake and the beach in Miami Beach, who's called, you know what I'm talking about.
All right, so what about the scale? Oh, okay, going to Old Paola.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here in
what do you want to know about Old Paola?
I'm gonna tell you what I want to know about Old Paola. I know a little bit about it too, but this is wintertime.
Don't you know that you want to know?
All the stuff you're talking about in Old Paola and old school Paola.
Okay.
That was summertime.
In the summertime?
I'm talking about wintertime.
Summertime. You know, it was in the summertime. I usually always have that.
Right, but stop talking about summertime. We're in the wintertime.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought you were talking about summertime.
No, I'm talking about the wintertime.
Oh, wintertime.
Everything, all the stories you said, like going to the lake or
and I think this probably has more to do with the climate change, maybe. But back in the day, they used to flood the park on the other side, you know, about around the old stadium and stuff, and for ice skating. And
Really?
It's been a long time ago,
Really?
Since we've done that. They'd have a big old bonfire built out there, you know, and we'd go out there and.
Who did we talk to about that?
I don't know. Probably the same people that messed the beach up. I don't know.
Well, no, the problem with that now is they got the old soccer fields.
Well, see, the thing of
they
it
got that pathways.
I think it just got to the point where we wasn't having enough cold weather to keep the thing frozen.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, I think that's really what it is. But that kind of seems to be changing. Or maybe I'd like to see that happen again. Really, it was always a good time. And a roller rink, you know, that's the thing of the past. And
skating rink, yeah, that place used to be a spot back when I was a kid.
Oh my God, I learned a lot there.
No, that used to be it because
I think I was 6 years old when it opened. That would have been 1966.
Really.
And like I said on the Paola thing, friends of the Paola roller rink. I think there's actually a page. Mm-hmm. You know, you can still see ducktail hair and poodle skirts. And,
yeah.
You know, rock and roll was only 10, 11 years old at the time. And
see, I went there. It's
exciting, man.
Let me see, what was it? It had the hopscotch.
Huh?
The hopscotch had the limbo contest.
Oh yeah.
Had the couple of skate.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that was it right there. And I was a kid then. I was like grade school, middle school.
Well, then when you get to a certain age, then you discover the out back of the rink.
Mm-hmm.
I think we touched on that a little bit.
Oh yeah.
On the page.
All right. Well, okay. One more thing I want to get to real quick is before we go is Lewisburg. They don't unless you're watching this online, but Lewisburg they don't get a sublink.
They don't.
No, but they part of the school now. Actually, how to put this? They have an advisory board where it's called the AV Communication Pathway Advisory Board, and man, that thing I went to that meeting to that, and that thing is off the chain. They have like in the schools having like graphics design classes, having video classes. I mean, I've talked to Paola, I've talked to Osawatomie, I talked to Springhill Valley.
Law of government.
Hold on.
Did they?
But then we talked to them about. I talked to the schools about getting something over here for that we could help with. The MCTV could help along with, and help it grow. And Lewisburg High School is doing it. I'm not saying they're not doing it because of me. They're doing this on their own. But they're doing this to prepare the kids for the future. I mean,
that's what I said. How about law and government? Do they teach that? Well, when you're talking about prepare for the future, I think that's probably a pretty good thing to know.
Well, but no, like getting the kids. Prepare for jobs in the future. Having classes specifically made for that. But in the audio visual in the arts or even in the like I say graphics design, having them. But then we're talking about having kids with iPads and tablets and being prepared for video work.
Are you trying to skirt my issue?
No. I'm trying. on the let them go on the roll there. Ty, with the
They thought that sort of thing, you know. It's like now they don't in there, you know.
Well, booster cross because that's
You know what?
oh man, yeah, hold on, Ty. Gosh darn it. I want to give a shout out to
Let me know if I'm
Michelle.
going too fast for you.
Stop, man. I want to give a shout out to Michelle Lobenstein of Lewisburg High School. Give a shout out to Kat Fitzke. She's cool. So I'll get out. Miles Keaton, Molly Bumgarner, Rusty Topher Philgreen, the principal Dave Tappan, the assistant Darren Gagnaban, Peter Proctor, Bill, you might know this cat, Bill Halton. No,
He's on Bill.
yeah. But he's on at the board. But that MCTV, getting people involved in local video stuff, local it's a great thing.
Yeah, well, that's like, you know, the music thing, you know. I there's a lot of local talent around here. Really, there is, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be nice to see that much get, you know, recognition.
That's one thing we'll do here on the show. I mean, like I said earlier, we're gonna have you on
Sky's the limit.
have you? I'm sorry, I'm cutting you out, buddy. There you go. There you go. Smile for the camera. No, we're talking about having you come on and do some live music for us.
Picking and grinning.
And then
Sure we can arrange that.
possibly have some other local people come on, local music, local musicians, local artists, local whatever,
Absolutely.
local government, local anybody. Just come on here and just chew on their ear for a little bit and see what we can do with this thing called Miami County Live.
Miami County Live. Miami County Live, boys and girls.
And this is live, just so anybody watching this
It
on
is.
MCTV, this isn't live on TV yet, but as far as on the website, this is being streamed live at mctvlive.com.
It's semi-live.
Semi-live. mctvlive.com / Miami County Live, all one word. Go to check out the Facebook pages on Miami County, Kansas TV Live or MCTV Live on Facebook. Hit us up at, tweet MCTV. I'm about running out of breath. Facebook, Twitter, we're everywhere.
Yeah.
So, what else we got? But yeah, so like I said, I'm on TV. We're not live yet, but we're live on the website. And then you go on there at probably 1:30 on Wednesdays and Fridays, approximately, right now. I go on to mctvlive.com / Miami County, Kansas. I'm sorry, Miami County Live. And then shoot some tweets. Hit us up on Facebook during the show, and we'll answer some questions. We'll talk to people you want to talk to. And we'll go like that, all right?
I'm dig it.
All right, brother. Well, this is Tyrone Russell. Say bye.
Good night, boys and girls. Good night, children.
This is Paul Michael Davis. This is
BD.
this has been another show of there we are. It's been another show of Miami County Live on MCTV.
You said that already.
I'm trying to make sure these people catch that in their heads so they get. Remember, I'm trying to subliminally. I can't say it. Subliminally put that in their domes. Let them catch on to the name, the title, the show, the TV channel, everything.
Pay attention, folks. You might miss something.
There you go. Pay attention, folks. This is Paul Michael Davis, mctvlive.com, MCTV, Miami County TV. Miami County has its own TV station for you, all right? Now, hold on. Hold on, bro. Let's see this. One more time.
I thought
Say goodbye, brother.
Goodbye, brother.
All right.
Peace out.